You know that moment when your salary hits your account and for about, I don't know, 5 seconds you feel rich? Like genuinely rich. You start mentally upgrading your life. Better shoes, nicer phone, more food deliveries because cooking feels like a personal attack after a long day. And you're not reckless, at least that's what you tell yourself. You're paying your bills, you're surviving, you're even saving a little. So it feels like you're doing fine. But then there's this quiet thing that happens in your 20s. You don't notice it at first. It doesn't come with alarms or overdraft notifications. It just sort of settles in, like background noise you only hear once the room goes silent. I've spent an embarrassing amount of time thinking about money, honestly. Not just how to earn it, but why we do such weird things with it. Why smart people make choices that hurt them later. Why some mistakes feel harmless in the moment, but echo for decades. And the most dangerous money mistake in your 20s isn't what people usually think. It's not avocado toast, it's not traveling, it's not even debt, at least not directly. The real danger is believing that time is unlimited. Because once you see how that belief quietly shapes every financial decision you make, you start realizing just how much power this decade actually has. In your 20s, time feels stretchy, elastic. You can mess up and bounce back. Miss a month of saving? No big deal. Spend everything you earn? You'll fix it later. There's always later, and that's the trap. Time feels infinite until it doesn't. And money is brutally honest about that. Here's how it plays out. You delay starting, investing, saving seriously, learning how money works. You keep pushing it off because life feels chaotic. You're figuring yourself out. New job, new city, new identity every couple of years, and that's valid. But the cost of waiting isn't visible. It doesn't hurt right away. It just quietly removes options from your future. Compound interest is boring to talk about, but it's savage in practice. Money invested early doesn't just grow, it multiplies your freedom. Every year you wait, you're not just missing returns, you're missing time doing the heavy lifting for you. Later on, money has to work harder, and so do you. I once noticed how two friends started their careers around the same time, earning almost the same salary. One started investing small amounts early, nothing impressive. The other said, "I'll do it once I make more." 10 years later, the difference between them wasn't discipline or intelligence, it was time. One let time work quietly, the other tried to outrun it. Another sneaky part of this mistake is identity. In your 20s, you start telling yourself stories. I'm not good with money. I'll care about this stuff later. And the brain loves consistency. Once you identify as someone who doesn't deal with money, you subconsciously avoid it. You don't check accounts, you don't learn, you don't start. And that avoidance feels comfortable until it isn't. The fix isn't extreme frugality or turning into a finance robot. It's starting before you feel ready. Tiny, boring actions, automating a small investment, saving before spending, not after, learning just enough to not be afraid anymore. You don't need a perfect plan, you need a direction. There's also this cultural lie in your 20s that says enjoying life and preparing for the future are opposites. They're not. You can travel and invest. You can enjoy money and respect it. The real risk is living like future you is a stranger you don't care about. And future you, they're watching, quietly, hoping you don't make their life harder than it needs to be. So if you're in your 20s right now and this feels a little uncomfortable, that's okay. Discomfort is usually awareness knocking. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to stop pretending time will always wait. Start small. Start messy. Start now. Your 30s, 40s, and honestly, your peace of mind will thank you. Not loudly, not dramatically, but in the quiet relief of knowing you gave yourself a head start when it mattered most.